Right, good morning. It's not a good morning, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Yeah, this is as good as the weather's getting at the moment. It's been absolutely awful last week. So, back on Mk6. I was kind of hoping I'd be finished with this, but little development. So, took it up for MOT. Went through okay, but when I got there, the window wouldn't go back up. So, I was messing with it so much. The test actually came out to reassure me it's not part of the MOT. So I was like, okay, great. So between us, we managed to wedge it up, and he promised not to touch it. But picking the car up, and after the MOT, closed the door, and the window just dropped straight into the doorway. So yeah, I'm guessing the regulator's knackered on it. And I did try and cover this up with this tarp yesterday, but the wind was biblical. It was literally lifting up into the air as I was trying to hook it down. So it was, yeah, I give up on that and just wedged it in the doorway just to keep the rain out as best as possible. So yeah, like I said, it's not the best weather to be doing this, but I think it's as good as it's getting at the moment, and I really need to get this watertight. So first things first, going to rip all this off and get this door panel off. I'm sure it wasn't how long ago I had this door panel off, but if I remember rightly, there's a screw behind there, yes. That's got to come off first. If I remember right, this panel lifts off, and there's bolts for the handles. What's underneath? Should be one there, but it's not. Should be one there, and it's not. Okay, so I'll take this off, and this panel off, and I'll see what's left. So that come off with just fingers. It just lift it off, great. When you lift that cap off, it's just screw behind there, and this panel lifts off with just basic trim tools. Get a nice soft plastic one so you don't scratch plastic, and then just pull the plugs out to the switches. So with that out, I think it's just a couple of T25s one in there and one in there. So take these off and the panel should pop off. Yeah, run a trim tool around the bottom to lift that off. Once you angle this up, it slides up and off. So what I'll be holding it now is the door handle, the catch. So take that off carefully. Yeah, so see if I can remember how to do this. I'm going to put the camera down a sec. With the panel turned around, I can get better access to this. And I think this lifts out somehow. See if I remember how to do this. In a second. Well, that didn't go as smoothly as I meant it to, but you see this lifts out to one go, and that catch fits into that hole, and the rest of it slides behind that clip. So not sure what the proper maneuver was, but a small flat blade screwdriver just popped it off anyway, so it's off. So what we have left, if I move this door panel out of the way, as far as I remember, this all lifts off in one piece, so with the motor, the speaker, everything. So we have a series of, what are these, 10mm? Yeah, 10mm bolts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them going around. So I'm going to dodge rain a bit. One of these electrics getting wet. But as soon as it stops raining, I'm going to come out and take this off. So with the weather clearing up a bit, it's time to get back to this. So I'm going to take out these 10 mils and see what we've got behind. So those bolts out. Can have a look, see what's going on behind here. Now I've got to be careful because I don't want this falling down. Yeah, it seems to be clips or something. I might need two hands there, so I'm going to put it back in the tripod. I'm just going to have a look. It's going to take some thought. 1 sec. Okay, that was a bit of a faff, but I finally got the glass out. What I discovered is falling down now. Excuse me. Once you take the speaker out, you've got a nice access hole to the glass. So the glass is attached to these. And you can tell the cable's all broken, so that falls off okay. You've also got, if you take these foam bits off, you've got some access holes. I think I'll use these when I put the glass back in, so I can make sure the glass is clipping in back into these. This one's a bit broken because I attacked it with some snips. So with that out of the way, I think this should come out now. Or not. Right. Another 2 minutes. Okay, I don't like doing this, but I'm afraid of the weather turning again, so I'm in a bit of a rush. That is not going to come out. I've taken the bolts out of the catch. To the handle and everything, and I'm trying to figure that out today. So just see if I could do it. I've taken one bolt out there, so I think there's another 3 to go. So I'm going to do it from while this is still in place. You know, I'd rather take it off and do it properly, but time's of the essence today. So let's see if I can do that now. Okay, so it's out. And again, it's far from ideal, but this whole thing is far from ideal. Something I noticed while I was in here. If you ever want to put any decent speakers in these cars, get some sound deadening, because that's wrapped my knuckles so many times on that to know it's so tinny. So what have we got? This is the old one. See where it's snapped. Yeah, it's gone rusty and snapped on the drive wheel there. So this is a new one. Right, that's cable tied, so I'm guessing that's holding something together. Presumably this lifts out if until it's against the panel. So I'm going to leave our cable tied until it's all bolted together, and then I'll snip it right to the end, because obviously it's not going to turn otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to get this bolted back into there now, and then yeah, if I bolt that to there and then bolt this back to the door and get a wiper motor in, and then I can test it and then slot the glass in afterwards. Okay, sounds like a plan. So I've got the regulator on. Once I did the 4 screws, I put the tuth wheel part of the regulator behind there, and then bolted the motor to it and snipped the cable before I did it up tight. And then what I've done now is just put a couple of bolts in and wired up my switches, because before go any further I want to double check that's working. So ignition's on, and brilliant, excellent, that's good news. Okay, so that's working. Yeah, you can do it without taking this off, but I'm not sure I'd recommend it. Probably took me about 30 minutes of swearing and huffing and puffing, and I know, but it's done. So next thing I need to do is I'll get the rest of the bolts in around the edge, and probably get the glass in next. Well, I got access to these clips. I'll probably have to do the other side through there. So, and before I do that, I'll clean this rubber up, because this is a bit dry and a bit crispy, and I'm wondering if that's dragging on the glass a bit, putting further strain on the motor, because I've had to replace the motor and the regulator. You know, it's an old car, but it's funny that they're both gone. So if that's causing any sort of drag on the glass, perhaps it's putting extra strain on the electrics. So someone did recommend in a former video using, I think he said dashboard cleaner of all things. Oh, helps if I get all the mud out of it. Yeah, so give that a good clean, get the glass in, get that clipped in, the glass clipped into there, both sides, and then speaker goes back on, and it's just door panel then. Okay, so it's time to get the glass in. And that goes that way around, and it goes from the outside, and then start feeding into the grooves. Put the end in first, or both sides, just to give you a bit of grip, and then just feed it down into there. You can get it to sit on the runner. Okay, you can see that I'm going to lift it up over that clip. And this is going to be a 2-hand job. One sec. Okay, there she is. So if I bring it up. See where I had to give it a bit of a thud on top, because this is a bit of a tight fit, and this clip has got to spring back and then forward into the hole. If I go down, see that one's in as well. So now brilliant. So next thing, speaker and the door panel. Okay, so with all our back together, it's time for the door panel. Right. First I'll just clip the door panel itself back in. The door catch rather. to feed those wires up there. Make sure they don't get caught. Bring out the mirror wiring, and that's got to hook onto the top. No, that's not right. Yeah, much easier with the glass down. Brilliant. So with that, I think I'm done for the day. So yeah, I was glad to get that done. It's horrible getting an MOT done on the car and then not be able to drive it. So yeah, with this done, I'm either going to move back onto the Mark 1 now, because I've left that for so long now, it probably classifies as a barn find. But I might look at the timing belt on this one, because I've got no idea when it was done last. So I'll have to see how the weather goes.